Have you ever noticed how quickly your mind can turn against you? You wake up with good intentions. You plan to be patient, focused, steady. And then a single comment unsettles you. A delay frustrates you. A memory resurfaces. A fear whispers that you are not enough. And suddenly you are no longer leading your life. You are reacting to it. It does not take a battlefield to feel under attack. Sometimes the battlefield is your own thoughts. There is a quiet truth many people never learn. Negative emotions are not the enemy. But if you do not understand them, they will rule you. Anger can rule you. Fear can rule you. Jealousy can rule you. Shame can rule you. Resentment can rule you. And the tragedy is not that these emotions exist. The tragedy is that we hand them the throne. I want to explore discipline of the inner world, the kind of inner strength that allows you to live in a chaotic world without becoming chaotic inside, the kind of stability that does not depend on applause, comfort, or perfect conditions. These are not rules to eliminate negative emotions. They are rules on how to be ruled by them, so that even when they rise, they do not own you. The first rule is simple, but not easy. Pause before you believe your feelings. Your emotions feel true. When you are angry, it feels justified. When you are afraid, it feels urgent. When you are hurt, it feels permanent. But feelings are signals, not verdicts. If someone speaks harshly to you, anger may rise instantly. Your mind begins building a story. They disrespect me. They always do this. I am not valued. But in that first moment, you are not seeing reality clearly. You are seeing it through heat. The pause is powerful. It creates space between stimulus and response. It allows you to say, this is anger. This is fear. This is disappointment. And naming it loosens its grip. Without the pause, emotion becomes identity. With the pause, emotion becomes information. You do not deny what you feel. You simply refuse to let it speak for you without questioning it. The second rule: separate what you can control from what you cannot. So much suffering comes from trying to command what does not belong to us. We try to control other people's opinions. We try to control outcomes. We try to control how quickly life unfolds. When we fail, frustration grows. Resentment grows. Bitterness grows. But there is a freedom that comes when you draw a clear line. What is mine to govern and what is not? You cannot control whether someone misunderstands you. You cannot control whether the economy shifts. You cannot control whether a past mistake can be undone. But you can control your response. You can control your effort. You can control your character. This is not weakness. It is clarity. When you focus on what you can govern, your thoughts, your actions, your words, your emotional life stabilizes. You stop pouring energy into battles you were never meant to win. The third rule: question the story your mind is telling. Negative emotions often grow from exaggerated narratives. One setback becomes, I always fail. One criticism becomes, no one respects me. One delay becomes, nothing ever works out. But the mind under stress is not a fair storyteller. It is dramatic. It is protective. It is sometimes dishonest. When you feel overwhelmed, ask yourself, what is the actual fact here? Not the interpretation, not the fear, just the fact. The fact might be, I made a mistake, not I am a failure. The fact might be, this person disagreed with me, not they hate me. The fact might be, this plan did not work, not my future is ruined. When you return to facts, emotion shrinks to its proper size. The fourth rule: remember your role. You are not here to be comfortable at all times. You are not here to be admired at all times. You are not here to avoid difficulty. You are here to live well. That means sometimes you will be misunderstood. Sometimes you will be tired. Sometimes you will be criticized. If your expectation is that life should always feel smooth, every bump will feel like injustice. But if your expectation is that life includes friction, then difficulty becomes training. When you remember your role, to act with integrity, to grow in wisdom, to serve where you can, negative emotions lose their power to define your day. The fifth rule: do not add judgment to pain. Pain is inevitable. Suffering is often optional. You lose something important. That hurts. You fail publicly. That stings. You are rejected. That wounds. But then comes the second layer. This should not have happened. I cannot handle this. This means I am worthless. That second layer multiplies pain. If you can experience disappointment without declaring it catastrophic, you remain steady. You feel the pain without becoming it. Say to yourself, this is difficult, but it is not the end of me. The sixth rule: train your attention. Where your attention goes, emotion follows. If you constantly replay insults, anger deepens. If you constantly imagine worst-case scenarios, anxiety strengthens. If you constantly compare yourself to others, envy grows. But attention can be guided. You can choose to notice small progress. You can choose to notice moments of kindness. You can choose to notice that you are still breathing, still learning, still capable. This is not denial. It is balance. If you feed only negative impressions, your emotional world darkens. If you widen your focus, your emotional life becomes more stable. The seventh rule: practice voluntary discomfort. Many negative emotions arise because we are not used to being uncomfortable. We panic at inconvenience. We grow irritated at delays. We feel insulted by minor criticism. But if you intentionally place yourself in small, manageable discomfort, waking early, exercising when you do not feel like it, having difficult conversations calmly, you strengthen your inner resilience. Then, when larger challenges arrive, they do not shock your system as deeply. Comfort makes us fragile. Discipline makes us durable. The eighth rule: remember that emotions pass. When you are in the middle of anxiety, it feels endless. When you are grieving, it feels permanent. When you are angry, it feels consuming. But look back at your life. How many storms have passed? Emotions rise and fall like weather. They feel permanent only because you are inside them. Tell yourself, this feeling is temporary. I do not have to make permanent decisions based on temporary emotion. That single sentence can prevent years of regret. The ninth rule: act according to your values, not your mood. Your mood changes hourly. Your values should not. If you only act when you feel motivated, your life will be inconsistent. If you only treat others kindly when you feel calm, your relationships will suffer. Choose principles that guide you regardless of mood. Kindness, honesty, patience, responsibility. Then act from them even when emotion resists. This is how you build character, and character stabilizes emotion. The 10th rule: forgive quickly, including yourself. Resentment is a heavy ruler. It sits on your chest. It whispers that replaying the offense will protect you, but it does not protect you. it traps you. Forgiveness does not mean approval. It means release. When you forgive others, you free your own mind from constant replay. When you forgive yourself, you allow growth instead of paralysis. Holding on to past wrongs feeds anger. Releasing them feeds strength. The 11th rule: remember your smallness in the vastness of time. When something goes wrong, it feels enormous. But step back. In a year, will this matter as much? In 5 years? In 10? Your life is a brief moment in a long history. That does not make it meaningless. It makes it precious. Many things that upset us are smaller than they feel. This perspective shrinks negative emotion to scale. The 12th rule: speak gently to yourself. Some people endure harsh external conditions with strength, but they crumble under their own inner criticism. Notice your inner voice. Is it cruel? Is it absolute? Is it unforgiving? You would not speak to a close friend that way. Why speak to yourself that way? Correct yourself, yes. Hold yourself accountable, yes. But do not degrade yourself. A stable inner voice reduces shame and builds resilience. The 13th rule: choose service over self-absorption. When negative emotions dominate, attention turns inward. My problem, my pain, my frustration. But when you shift outward, helping someone, encouraging someone, listening deeply, your emotional world changes. Service does not erase your problems, but it prevents them from becoming your entire world. When you contribute to others, you feel less ruled by your own internal storms. The 14th rule: prepare your mind daily. You do not wait for a crisis to train your body. You should not wait for crisis to train your mind. Each morning remind yourself, today I may face criticism. I may face delay. I may face misunderstanding. I may face fatigue. This is not pessimism. It is preparation. When difficulty arrives, you are not shocked. You are ready. Preparation reduces emotional shock. The 15th rule: return to gratitude, even in difficulty. Gratitude is not pretending everything is perfect. It is acknowledging that not everything is broken. Even on hard days, there is something intact. Your breath, your capacity to choose, your opportunity to learn. Gratitude shifts your emotional center of gravity. The 16th rule: remember that your thoughts are not you. You have thoughts. You are not your thoughts. When a harsh idea arises, I am not good enough, you can observe it instead of merging with it. Create distance. There is the thought that I am not good enough. This distance weakens its authority. The 17th rule: practice silence. Constant noise amplifies emotional reactivity. News, opinions, arguments, comparisons. Silence gives you room to reset. Sit quietly. Breathe slowly. Let your thoughts settle. In silence, you remember who you are beyond reaction. The 18th rule: accept imperfection in yourself and others. Perfectionism breeds chronic frustration. You expect flawless performance from yourself. You expect consistent wisdom from others. When reality fails to match expectation, irritation grows. But humans are imperfect. That includes you. Acceptance does not lower standards. It softens harshness. The 19th rule: remember death. This may sound heavy, but it is clarifying. Your time is limited. That means your emotional energy is precious. Do you want to spend it in constant resentment, in endless comparison, in repeated outrage, or do you want to use it well? When you remember that your days are numbered, small irritations lose importance. The 20th rule: keep moving forward quietly. You do not need to conquer every emotion in a dramatic way. You do not need to announce your inner battles. Sometimes strength is simple. You feel anxious, but you still show up. You feel discouraged, but you still do the work. You feel hurt, but you still choose kindness. Over time, these small decisions reshape you. You will still feel anger. You will still feel fear. You will still feel sadness. But they will not rule you. Instead of being controlled by emotion, you will become a steady presence in a reactive world. This does not happen overnight. It happens through repetition, through awareness, through responsibility. And here is the deeper truth. Mastering your inner world is not about suppressing emotion. It is about aligning it. Anger can alert you to injustice. Fear can warn you of danger. Sadness can reveal what matters to you. When disciplined, emotions serve wisdom. When undisciplined, they overthrow it. You are not weak for feeling deeply. You are human. But you are responsible for how you respond. And that responsibility is not a burden. It is power. Each time you pause instead of react, you strengthen yourself. Each time you choose principle over impulse, you strengthen yourself. Each time you forgive, focus, and move forward, you strengthen yourself. Imagine what your life would look like if you were no longer ruled by every surge of emotion. Imagine the calm in your conversations, the steadiness in your decisions, the clarity in your purpose. You would not become cold. You would become grounded. You would not become detached. You would become deliberate. The world does not need more reactive voices. It needs steady ones. And that steadiness begins inside you. So today, do not aim to eliminate negative emotions. Aim to understand them, to question them, to guide them. They may knock at the door of your mind, but you decide who sits on the throne. Move forward quietly. Govern your thoughts carefully. Choose your responses deliberately. And let your life be ruled not by emotion, but by character.